How you doing, everybody? This is Jehoiadak Maccabeus Everyday Survival, Max Survival Outpost. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Doing okay, can't complain. I have trials and tribulations, just like the next guy. Sometimes worse, sometimes easier. Ain't none of it worth complaining about, especially to other people. Got a few things to show off today. This is a pouch I made out of some old military canvas. Let's see, let's look back here a little bit. It was actually a shovel cover, probably Korea, Vietnam era. Put a belt loop on it out of some other canvas. This is the cover flap is for, it was a snap on an old duster that I'm cutting up. Duster I've had for, probably 25, 30 years. It was already shaped like that. Kind of bent there. I don't know whether you can see it. You can still see the US stamping in there. I tried to center that in the best I could. But I carry knives in here, like my little carving knife. It's got the 6 tools on it for carving. Looks like a pocket knife, but none of them are a straight blade. They're all just they're carving tools. That's what's in that. Everything's a resource. This is a holster I made for my hatchet. It's a multi-tool hatchet. Got 4 different types of leather. Only new stuff really was what I made the blade sheath out of. Put a little brass chain on the back of it. That way that's not getting lost and you don't have to stick it in your pocket or worry about it. And once you pull the hatchet out, you can just snap it back into the retaining strap while you're busy chopping, doing whatever you got to do. That way it's not dangling about, messing with you. The strap was in some stuff that Mad Shad brought to me when he come down last year. I don't know what it was. It's black on one side and kind of olive drab on the other side. Kind of thicker material. Pretty proud of that one. This one. And I usually take that chain and tuck it up into that pouch so it's not dangling about, getting hung up on everything. Got a belt loop on it. This is my 1912 Springfield Armory Bolo. These were issued a lot, primarily to the Philippines. Machine gunners, the people that built machine gun nests for chopping and digging. Made the sheath out of an old tool belt, old carpenter's tool belt. This was the little pouches on the front of it. Got a pocket knife and a lighter and a whetstone in there. It's a 4-cell pouch. The lid here is the only new leather. The Chicago screws, they were new. That's only 2 Chicago screws. That's a piece of just brass banding. I've got a spool of it over there. I've got copper and brass banding. Used rivets to rivet it all together, sewed it together with my sewing machine. Used a piece of that corrugated plastic to make a liner so it has good retention, that way it's not falling out. Out of the rest of the carpenter pouch, I haven't put any rivets in this one. I did put Chicago screws in the back for the belt loop. I put a retaining corrugated plastic in there. for retention. This was a old meat cleaver made by Old Homestead, stainless steel, Japan. I cut the end of it off, so it's got some stabby pointiness to it. Sewed it up with my sewing machine. These were off of another piece that another YouTuber brought by for me, Missouri Prepping, Mo Prepping, a local friend. He brought me a bunch of gear by, and that was some pieces I'd cut up. I made a sheath for another cleaver out of this same leather. But I took these two and doubled them up because they had binder on them. That's what this stuff on the outside is. Laid them together as close as I could and sewed it up. I had to kind of zigzag back and forth across the binder because everything didn't quite line up, but it's good now. This is made out of a Sedona West woman's boot. This is for Ghost Lincoln. The knife's made by Husk. I'd asked him to send me the measurements for it, and he just sent me a knife, which made it pretty easy. It's held in with the brass snap there. I think I am going to, before I send it off, I'm going to put a Chicago screw in right here and probably run some stitching across the belt loop, make the belt loop smaller, and give it some stiffness. I thought that turned out pretty good. There's a couple things I would do different on the next one. I mean, I am going to have to make another one for the, not for the, for my knife. So I'll probably do some things a little bit different on the next one. That was a piece of the decorative alligator skin. Sewed it to a piece of this leather. Everything on it's new. Well, the Sedona boot's not new, but like the binder leather, the snap, belt loop leather, that was all new. This is the belt that carpenter pouch come on. I paid $5 for the belt and the pouch. I've cut the pouch up. This is a, slide this stuff off here. Gotta keep an eye on my time. That's a pouch I made out of some scrap pieces. It's got canvas. That's off the duster. This was some old World War II canvas. Some black leather, like sofa leather, furniture leather. Made the sides a little wide so that I could have a pouch on each end and still have them covered up. Put 2 ears on it. I'm going to make it so it can be like a drop leg pouch. I see guys wearing them sometimes. I like that. There's some things I would do different. The snaps and these, I cut all that off of the duster and re-sewed it onto here, so I didn't have to use any new snaps. The grommets were in a box of junk. I got a couple of pill bottles full of grommets that size. I've had to buy grommets, smaller ones for projects, but everything in that except for the thread and a couple of small pieces of leather are repurposed, salvaged. This is my water bottle. That's a piece of World War II duck canvas. Same kind of leather I used on that, the sofa or chair leather. That's part of a strap that was in some stuff Mad Shad brought down for me. The bottle is a buttermilk bottle. I've got a stainless steel and a copper one coming. They haven't came yet. That's 32 ounce like this bottle, so I'm hoping they fit. And yes, I have canteens, I have camelbacks, I have water bladders. I just wanted to make something. Put grommets in the top, piece of leather to suck it all up tight. I've got a finish this sheath. I've had to cut it back apart a couple times and start over on it. This is going to be for just us up north. Got to get that finished up. I think I've showed off these two pouches made out of recycled, repurposed stuff. Everything's a resource. That's all I got, y'all. This is already getting 10 minutes long. Hope everybody has a good day. Stay safe. Get active out there, y'all. With these block cameras, the data centers, and they're ruining our world real quick. You can't see that the Great Reset, the overall agenda, all that stuff. I'm not going to get monetized now for sure. You need to stand up, people. We're losing our country so fast now. So fast. Faster than we've ever lost it in the last 30 years. Me trying to wake people up. Ain't no point in me trying to wake people up. You don't listen. And I don't mean necessarily people that know me on YouTube. I mean America, you don't listen. You know, 30 years ago I used to warn people about all kinds of stuff, shopping at Walmart, and you know, in the last 5 or 6 years I've had people say, you know, Mac, you tried to warn us all this was coming. Yeah, I did. Still warning you, you know, people. I do more of it in real life than I do here on YouTube. YouTube's kind of a desolate field. It's what's that word? The fields that don't grow crops, like the dirt's dead. Y'all stay safe and have a good day.